almost irresponsible, but clearly CLG have a plan.
They must. Of course, those USPs at a distance could pan out, but it's going to be Ethan very quickly tested, and he falls with relative ease as Shroud finds the flank frag over on A. Counterlogic Gaming not sure where they want to go until they've at least cleared him out. Mike hits the dirt, and now CLG will have to force their way back into the bomb site. So clearing out these angles up close was the CTs, but Skadoodle puts a quick end to that. Rikke with a bit of a response, and Kusta takes the next. So we are into the 2v2. CTs dueling off as Rikke is all that's left. Ska with a 3K already, just jumps around the corner, finding safety. As Rikke tries to find some more frags, he will find the headshot onto Tarek. It's now Skadoodle, all that's left. And with 711 health, excuse me, he takes it.
Otherwise, very low chance of winning.
Shroud tries to just barrel forward, and it costs him, as it does the bomb carrier. Cutler finding 2. And now it's Stu, who chimes in with a frag already. Wants to find Kusta through the wooden door, tags him to 33, but sits on 10 himself, just dodging these counter-terrorists until Ethan gets the best of him and finds that 3v2.
Yeah, and he's not even going long, which plays into Skadoodle's hands.
Skadoodle hiding next to Humpty Dumpty finds one on the cross, but Ethan's flank does pay off as he finds Rush on sight. Behind the tree, he falls, however, as Ska stays standing. Of course, he has no utility, and nor does Rikke.
Oh, just barely getting out of the way there.
Oh, but Rikke has no time. He's going to try to fight. Skadoodle should die to bomb, and he does. The op is lost.
Stewie's down drop, though. Couple of eyes on him, though.
We talked about how Tree becomes so compromised with a player in drop down, but he does still have Rikke by his side, and that's going to be an active counter. However, Shroud yet again pulling the attention towards that A site as Stu looks to creep on in. Ethan finding the headshot. Rikke takes the next one. His spray doesn't connect further, and now CLG will hold the line. It's Tarek and then Shroud. Both players were lit, and now both players are dead. Counterlogic Gaming. Much better.
Went way farther.
Tarek wants to try an entry around the platform. Ethan is just underneath him, and he will use his own smoke to try and block this off. Allows for him to catch the kill as Kusta takes the next. Here comes Shroud, flying through the sky and falling to the op as suddenly the 5v2 unfolds. Stu, the next to fall, and Skadoodle's all that's left. Now that smoke covers the cross. He does get in, could find Ethan for free. It's Rikke instead that gets popped, more damage dealt, and Cutler takes the trade. There we have it.
Oh man, this game is very immersive.
Here comes the drop down.
Oh.
Tarek catches Rikke just as he moves his crosshair. Could have been the trigger to that execution, but instead these players stay stagnant inside drop. They will have the ability to pinch into the bomb site, but Nate holds his line, and Kusta's the only one to grab a kill. Now, Finesse chimes in with the bomb now dropped. 14 seconds on the clock, and only Cutler standing. 1v3, as Skadoodle finds cover on the bomb site, certainly able to plant. And there we have it, Cloud9 looking for young Stu. Stewie jumps through, the timing is on point, and then immediately Cloud9 shift towards the A site. They've got 3 players to CLG's 4, but it's Cutler to take the next. Finesse gets flicked on, Rush with a response and a chance for Cloud9, but there's 10 seconds on the clock. That's a crucial kill from Skadoodle, and a 2-on-2 ensues. With the long lurk coming through, that's Ethan. Now last time we saw him come up from ramp, wasn't able to get much done. This time, he's got it committed, but Ska checks at the last moment. And with a full bar of health, Ska needs to hold the line. Rush could be so easily toppled, but it's Kusta with a cannon. No rifle in hand. He falls back as Cloud9 walk away. Stewie looks to lead the charge. However slow that charge may be, despite his patience, Cutler is killed. Finesse tagged up heavily thanks to the frag and pushed back by the Flames. Pop Flash was ambitious, but didn't go all the way out. Regardless, it's Finesse to the backside of Tarek, but he gets turned on. and smothered to the side of the wall. Kusta responds back with a CZ. Ricky with a Mag 7 blasts Rush from the skies. But now it's just him and young gun Ethan, all that's left. He connects with the AK and goes for the crazy spray, but it's stopped in its tracks as Ethan's all that's left. Of course, he does spot Stu thanks to the smoke, and so he knows. But what's he gonna do about it with only that sidearm? 20 bullets in his collection. Skadoodle up close, goes down, quick headshot. So Ethan needs another, and he knows exactly where Stewie is. Stewie's gonna retreat to try and buy time, and Ethan has no kit, but he does have the, he does. Still double flash. Does pull Stewie back, but it's not enough. Cloud9 take it, 11-4.
Now has, with that information, asked for a couple of rotations. So there's actually 3 people here. And yeah, Cloud9 aren't falling for anything. Wow. Oh.
Nate turns on Stewie, who is cowering to the cannons, and comes up empty-handed. Skadoodle on the lurk finds Ricky in the Matrix, where the Deagle pays dividend and connects to the head. Next up's Tarek, he too dead. Shroud is all that's left, and while he peppers away towards Kusta, here's those angles that James was talking about. You can fall back to the safety. Luckily, Shroud's there to trade as Ska's shot goes wide, and this allows Finesse to find the flank. So, the opening is apparent. They charge back towards the B site, bomb towards Platt, Ethan towards drop, where he does catch Tarek in the open. And yet Finesse is yet to cross. Oh, Rush kills Ethan off the top side, and that leaves the IGL to clutch. 1v2, he finds the first, and now he knows where he is. Shroud stuck behind the stones, but Finesse doesn't see it!
Oh my god, no way!
And that won't matter! Sense that they have more grenades to play with. More kits as well, but not the opening pick. That's Ethan's.
I don't think they even bothered flashing that. Just went out for the wide peek.
Even versus Skadoodle earlier when Cutler tries to duel.
Yeah.
It's just dry peeks.
There's like really no reason for it. Just flash.
Sending a message, Launders.
It's like there's a, I guess if you wanted to or intended to walk out the whole way, then you got to take those risks. But he had to make a step to make that peak anyway. So it's like, and no, everyone's going to be anticipating a flash that early anyway. But if you spend $200, just see if he's there.
Ricky doesn't check the corner, so down he goes. Shroud still standing as Tarek takes the kill, but Kusta finds the trade. Flash goes flying upwards as Cutler takes Shroud down. Now Rush is on the other side of the vent, does catch Ethan mid-spray, but then he puts himself on display. Oh, big kill from Shroud, but Ricky is able to trade it back. Finesse tries to get into position, but it's Cloud9 to get into the bomb site. Smoke to block off door. Ricky dropping Rush, but Ska taps away with the CZ. And I don't think they know there's a man in backside. So if Skadoodle can distract, then he can swing wide as Tarek comes in from behind with an op as Stewie drops that bomb. There's 6 seconds left. Finesse needs the plant or the kill to boot, but he's gonna find neither. Cloud9 able to win despite the weakened buy. Cloud9 have an anchor in Tarek. He's actually gonna decide to cross because he gets burned out. Will escape with his life, but now he's just gonna have to hide inside the flowers.
They don't have any nades to get him.
No. They have players on site to distract. He's still able to take one, and then it's traded back by Kusta. Ricky taking the next as Kusta doubles down and leaves Ska alone for now. Shroud on rotation, catches Cutler, and Skadoodle dropped up close to the AK. And so Shroud tasked with the clutch. Kusta has the angle and the kill. The op pays off in that round.
We can't know that because they made contact.
Grenades.
Good flashes.
Executing inwards. Tarek up close, sprays for almost 2, but it's Stu instead as Finesse finds another. And an immediate 3v3 as everyone pumps the brakes. Calm falls upon the bomb site as Rush falls back towards the gap. Cutler towards the door. Shroud will lock down the windowsill, so Finesse is going to double back, just clear out the flank and ensure their backside's safe. Meanwhile, Pop Flash allows for Cutler to peek, and that pays off in dividends as now it's a 3v2. Shroud and Skadoodle still up close. Very compromised positions.
Yeah. Only free man right now is Shroud, and he's going to make a read or an adjustment or choose to not move. Everyone on the T side just wants to wait. Skadoodle wants to wait. Shroud decides to make a move, ends up dying. In 2v3, there's so much incentive to try it.
Yeah, timing works in Finesse's favor. And now that bomb works towards the A site. Skadoodle left chasing ghosts.
Think Flash, wow.
This is a three-man stack. Rush's position had been used before. He is able to fall back to the corner, and he's still alive here.
Did so much damage too. Oh my god.
Tarek cleans up shop. Doesn't deal the damage, but will take himself the kills. But Ricky hears all of this. He's going to catch them as they double back. Down goes Tarek. Rush is up next, and they both fall. So Stu was needed. Very, very passive A-hold.
Yeah. That's the crazy part about A. When you push out there, that's one of the reasons people won't do it. Wow, Ethan. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, and then baits the peek from Tarek.
That's a rip.
Disgusting.
Destroyed Long B, and he was flashed, so he couldn't even help Stewie.
That's one of the only rounds that I can remember Cloud9 getting aggressive from platform.
Right.
Stewie gets baited in because he spots Ethan to the top side. Ethan swings out, gets the kill, and then the old bait and switch on Tarek.
Every single person winning a duel now. Skadoodle and Rush, the last two remaining.
It's going to take a huge clutch from the Opper and one of their newly added players.
Look how slow they're moving, just waiting for a mistake with the time that they have left. I think they do want to pull the pin soon, though.
Yeah, just in the case that that bomb gets dropped or something along those lines. Rush is capable of going big, and he does drop the device. Skadoodle dropping bodies as he no-scopes the second, but Ethan is there, and numbers prevail as CLG give us one hell of a comeback on Cobble.